AI is changing everything, right? But who's actually in charge? Who's drawing the map for where all of this is going? Well, that's what we're talking about today. We're diving into something called the AI Vision Forum, a group with a pretty massive mission to basically architect our future with AI. I mean, let's be real. AI isn't some far-off sci-fi concept anymore. It's here, it's now, and wow, is it moving fast. But that incredible speed brings up a huge question that honestly affects every single one of us. Who is writing the rules for this new world we're building? And you know what? That question right there, that's exactly why organizations like the AI Vision Forum even exist. They're basically stepping into this big, undefined space, trying to get a global conversation started about, how we actually navigate this whole new era. So what is it, really? At its heart, the AI Vision Forum is a global initiative. It's a place that brings together a really diverse mix of people. We're talking top researchers, policymakers, big names from industry, and they all share one critical goal: figuring out how to guide the future of AI responsibly. Okay, but guiding the future sounds kind of big and vague, right? So what's the actual vision here? What's the plan? Let's dig into the why behind this whole thing and what it really means for all of us. In their mission, it's not just about building cooler, faster tech. No, it's way bigger than that. It's about pushing open source AI and, this is key, treating it like a public good, something for everyone. The endgame? To use this powerful technology to help solve some of the planet's biggest problems, like the ones laid out in the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Think of it like this. They're trying to build a neutral zone, a trusted space where all the important players can come together. We're talking the people who are actually building the AI, the governments trying to regulate it, and of course, the communities that are using it. The whole idea is to make sure no single group gets to call all the shots. And their entire strategy is built on 4 big ideas, 4 pillars. First up, it's got to be human-centered. That means it's designed to help us, to augment our skills, not just to replace us. Number 2 is transparency. We have to be able to see how these things work, to look under the hood and actually trust them. Third is inclusivity, making absolutely sure that this tech helps everyone, not just a tiny privileged group. And last but not least, collaboration. Because let's face it, a challenge this massive, no single company or country can solve it alone. Okay, so the vision is definitely ambitious, no doubt about that. But how does it actually work? What's the day-to-day? Let's pull back the curtain and look at the structure behind this huge global effort. Right, so to tackle a problem this big, you have to break it down. And that's what they've done, creating 6 different working groups. And these groups cover everything. You've got the really foundational stuff, like ethics and governance and building AI as a public good. But then you also have groups looking way into the future, exploring things like human-AI synergy and creative intelligence. Basically, each group owns a specific piece of this giant AI puzzle. And get this isn't just some small team of academics in a back room somewhere. Nope. The forum is backed by a coalition of more than 20 global partners. This isn't just a think tank, it's really becoming a major international movement. And just to look at who's involved, you've got absolute heavyweights from the open source world, like the Linux Foundation and Hugging Face, working alongside other huge technical partners. Having names like these on board, well, that gives this whole thing some serious street cred and a massive reach. Okay, so we've got the who and the how, but what do they actually do? What's the output? This is where we go from big ideas to actual, tangible stuff. One of the most important ideas they're pushing is this concept of digital public goods. The best way to think about it is like a public park or a library, right? But for the digital world. The whole point is to democratize AI, to create open source tools and shared systems that help everybody, not just a handful of giant corporations. And this is maybe the most important part. It's not just a bunch of talk. The forum's groups are creating real, tangible resources. We're talking detailed reports, open source code, even ethically sourced datasets. Stuff that anyone can pick up and use to build better, more responsible AI. And they've got a roadmap. Coming up in 2025, we're going to see some major reports drop on AI strategy and global collaboration. And all of this work, it's all leading up to a huge event, the AI Vision Summit in Paris in May 2026. That's where a lot of these ideas are going to hit the world stage in a big way. All right, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds pretty high level, right? Global forums, working groups, but why should you care? Why does any of this matter to us in our daily lives? Well, let's get into that, because the stakes for our future are very, very real.
Look, when you boil it all down, we're standing at a fork in the road. Seriously. Down one path, AI is a tool for everyone. It's open, it's collaborative, it's built to help humanity. But down the other path, AI is controlled by just a few. It's closed off, proprietary, and it's all about profit. The entire mission of the forum is to do everything they can to push us down that first, more optimistic path. And a huge piece of that puzzle is making sure that no matter how powerful these systems get, humans are still in the driver's seat. The goal is simple: keep human control and decision-making front and center, especially when the stakes are high. Think medicine, law, or national security.
So, at the end of the day, this isn't about being scared of technology. Not at all. It's about shaping it. It's about proactively building a future where AI is more like a partner, something that boosts our own abilities, that empowers our creativity and our critical thinking, instead of just trying to replace us. You know, the choices being made right now in these kinds of forums, they're going to define the world for our kids and their kids. The message here is pretty clear. Building the future of AI has to be a team sport. So that really just leaves one final question for all of us. Are you ready to get in the game?